So tonight's actually one of those nights where I wanted to talk about 21 Pilots really bad with people, you guys, but I didn't know exactly what to talk about. So, in answer to that, I did two things in preparation for this video. Number one, I actually practiced the judge on the ukulele. Yes, this was in preparation for the ukulele tutorial of the judge that I promised you guys. It's coming soon. And the second way that I prepared today is to look up 21 Pilots topics that I have not yet talked about that I really actually do want to talk about. I was wondering what I was sitting on. Where did that even come from? What the heck? So, topic of discussion today. Tyler severing his ties with Dema. What does this mean? What is Dema? Is Dema a person? A thing? We're gonna go in depth with this topic. Let's do this. Cue stolen potential intro. I don't have an intro. I should probably make an intro. So starting off this Dema talk, I know, this happened a couple weeks ago, if not a month ago. I understand. But I haven't talked about it to you guys, and a lot of you guys were actually asking me in my last video to discuss this and just explain what Dema is and how it relates to 21 Pilots. So if you don't know, every year Alternative Press or AltPress holds a sort of award show for popular bands and gives out a bunch of awards based on certain attributes of each band. 21 Pilots was in the running for the most dedicated fan base, and of course, they won. Well, we won, I guess. Is that how it works? Do I get a part of that award? Just like a little sliver of that trophy? Just a little sliver. I want it. I want it so bad. But of course, when Josh came up, by the way, poor Josh for being there all alone. I'm so proud of him though for getting out of his shell to accept that award, but man, he looked super nervous, super awkward because he's the drummer. He doesn't usually talk. He's the drummer. He sits behind the massive banging thing because he doesn't expect to make noise himself with his own vocal cords because the drums do that for him. So he gets up there in front of this crowd, accepts this award, and drops a very juicy bit of information, something that was very deliberate. Now, of course, when Alternative Press published this article on July 19th, they basically said that Josh unintentionally slipped this quote. However, this was a very deliberate plant by Josh to basically hype up this whole silence thing and also get energy behind the new album coming soon. So what exact detail did our favorite drummer boy Josh Dunn drop at this award show, you may be asking? This is his exact quote. Tyler wishes he could be here, but he's actually severing ties with Dema. So this immediately caused a lot of confusion within the clique and just general confusion within the audience who was actually watching him receive that award. What is Dema? What the heck is he talking about? There's actually a YouTube video and the link will be in the description below, but when he says this, the crowd is just dead silence because they don't know how to respond to that quote. It's very awkward actually. So of course, one of the 21 Pilots fans who heard about this quote looked up Dema on the internet because, you know, we have that tool that has literally all the answers in the world. Like, why wouldn't you? And he found a Wikipedia article that basically spelled out what Dema is. Of course, all of the links of everything that I referenced to will be in the description, so go ahead and check that out for yourself. When you pull up this page, it says Dema, an Iranian word for the Towers of Silence. And of course, this fan tweeted this definition on his Twitter account, and Blurryface, surprisingly enough, the Twitter account that has become infamous over the past 2.5 years, actually liked that tweet, confirming that that's the definition that they were going for. Tower of Silence. Silence sounds familiar, right? As in the period of silence that they're currently taking, you know, and now I just sit in silence. The banner image that they've been posting all over the place sounds really familiar. Shortly afterwards, that Blurryface account actually disliked or unliked that comment, basically proving that yet again, Tyler is up to something sketchy. But of course, you know, we 21 Pilots fans love sketchy stuff from Tyler, so it's kind of incredible. Okay, so now that we know that it means Tower of Silence, let's kind of look at this through the context of a 21 Pilot fan, or at least Josh and Tyler, and what they meant by this comment. Tower of Silence, if they're severing ties with silence, this means that Tyler is coming out of that silence. He's currently working to get past that silence in an attempt to come out and speak again. This is definitely interesting because this hints at not necessarily a new album, but news or words coming from 21 Pilots soon, that their break is ending maybe sooner than we thought. I'm actually very curious about this because, like I've said many times, 21 Pilots is my favorite band, and I'm just super curious about this whole fiasco. So I want to hear your theories down below. If you made it this far in the video, I want to ask you one question, and that is, when do you think the album will be coming out? Is it gonna be this month? Next month? I've heard a lot of people saying September or December randomly, so I'm really curious on what your theories are down below. So you know how in the last video I was talking about how I'm thinking that 2018 for a release year for this new album is becoming more and more realistic. And I feel like I switch back and forth every single day. Is it gonna be 2017 or 2018? Now, the one thing that I remembered is that Fueled by Ramen contracted 21 Pilots to release an album every 2 years. Now that seems like pretty solid evidence to prove that it is in fact coming out in 2017, if in fact their last album, Blurry Face, came out in 2015. So if they're contracted to release an album every 2 years, this definitely puts 2017 on the map as a possible candidate for this album release year. I don't know, that's just a random thought that I had, a random realization, and I definitely hope that it's true. That'd be incredible. All right, like I said before, I just wanted to talk about 21 Pilots for a little bit, and I really wanted to make a video because I'm seeing growth in this community, and I really love talking to you guys. Like, your comments mean the world to me. Because I love 21 Pilots, you guys love 21 Pilots. I read over all of your comments because I'm so interested in getting to know you guys. I'm starting to see reoccurring followers, and it's really cool to talk to you guys. So you guys are fantastic. You make my day every day. All right, songs of the week, let's go. This is actually becoming one of my favorite portions of these videos, and I'm so hyped about it every week. All right, so my selection for the 21 Pilots song for this video is The Run and Go. This song by Vessel is incredible. It's one of my favorites, definitely from the album. I know a lot of people disregard this song in favor of songs like Trees, Car Radio, Holding On To You, Guns for Hands, a lot of those other songs, but this one I highly regard because it's just a song that I can always jam out to. I love the ending of the song. The last 30 seconds are pure gold. How Tyler's just screaming that I need this person that he's talking about to stay, whether that's God or a friend or someone he has a relationship with. It's very cool. I just love that concept of a lyric. It's fantastic, and it shows Tyler's direness and a need for that relationship. I love it. Now, the second song that isn't by 21 Pilots this week is a little bit different. I know in past weeks that I've chosen songs that kind of line up with 21 Pilots, like stylistically, lyrically, and thematically, but this week kind of veers off of that tradition that I've established. I have a lot of favorite bands. I mean, a lot of them. And of course, 21 Pilots is my number one, but my number 3 favorite band is, of course, Sleeping at Last. This is actually one of my proudest possessions in terms of a vinyl. Number 1 is, of course, their live record, which is incredible. I had to do a lot of eBay searching for that one. But this artist produces the most beautiful music, and if you haven't listened to Atlas Year 1, I'll put the Spotify link for the album in the description. If you haven't listened to that album, you are definitely missing out. So the song from that album that I'm wanting to highlight is actually called Saturn. He has a song for every single planet, and Saturn is by far my favorite one. It's beautiful, and the music video is incredible. I'll also link that as well. Speaking of vinyls, I'm gonna be doing a vinyl collection video very soon. I actually just picked up Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. I really like that album, and I just picked it up because I'm gonna be rocking that out at my dorm room in a couple weeks. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Jake with Stolen Potential. I love each and every one of you. I mean, seriously, like you as an individual, you make my day. You are fantastic, and I love you. Thank you so much. I hope this video is finding you guys all in a fantastic condition because I wish the absolute best for each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So what exactly did our famous drummer boy Josh Dunn drop at the AMAs? So what exact detail did our favorite this is gonna be a blooper reel. This is gonna be a blooper reel, I swear. So what exact detail did what the heck is wrong with me? So what exact detail did, are you serious right now? Wake up. And he found a Wikipedia article, why am I saying article?